That's crazy. Oh, that's wildy wild. That's crazy. Whatever. We lit. I was under the impression that um I wasn't able to go live on here. But welcome ladies and gentlemen to most important new moon in Capricorn ceremony. I had to do this earlier just because I didn't want to wait. I would like to invite you to 9 p.m. 9 p.m. Shout out to Planet 8. Um, the new moon is going to initiate in another 2 hours and a half. Shout out to Patrick Murphy. And yeah, it's going to be 23 degrees. That's my moon. So I'm only saying that because we're going to do a ceremony. And all you have to do is make a new moon intention, a new moon wish. I will sponsor it for you and with you. This new moon is once again on my moon sign. So I am a literal vessel of this new moon. And with the North Node next to my sun, I'm going to help manifest destiny, as this is in my second house. So shout out to Helen, who has her moon 24 cap. For all of you who also have, cap moons, you're also a vessel of this as well. And the more of you are here, the more that amplifies this. So this is already super powerful. We're not going to do anything crazy. All we're going to do is make a new moon wish. That's it. You're going to focus on me. You're going to make that wish or intention. And what's going to happen is in 2 weeks from now, the 26th, we're going to have the full moon in Leo, 9 degrees. Jesus Christ, it's going to be on Jupiter. Oh my God, that's huge. Pause. And then it's also going to be squaring Uranus and Mars. So by the 28th of January, this new moon, like way before then, like give it like way before then, but like in 2 weeks, what you wish and intend for will manifest. So you can wish for something abstract and vague. It could be way more than one. This is like your chance to wish for everything on your wish list. we're sponsoring this for you. So like Allison asked, am I still doing consultations? Yes, I am. If you're watching this and you use the discount code exclusive in all caps, you will get half off every single consultation that I have, or any consultation you want. For those of you who, I also have a Hey Hero link. If the consultations are a bit too pricey, you can get mini readings. You can just ask me a question on my Hey Hero. I'm not using Wizio now. That'll be kind of like a more short form answer. If you want me to just answer any simple questions, I can pull up your chart and get it popping. So other than that, what's going to happen is you're going to awaken your power. But before I step into that, you're going to make a wish. What we're going to do right now is you're going to set an intention. You're going to focus on me. And you're going to release that intention. Right now, you're going to focus on me. Thank you, Karina. You're going to set the intention, right? You're going to make that wish. And, Tessa, just go to the link and then you'll see the instructions. But you'll be able to like ask the question and all that. So all you have to do is right now, focus on me, make an intention, make a wish. You can write it down. Unscripted liberation codes is literally, that's my wish too. Unlock all seals, heal my body, fully activate my limitless potential. Step into my greatest power. That's my wish. So boom, you're going to focus on me, because that's actually what this new moon is too. But you're going to focus on me, you're going to make a wish. And why you have to focus on me is because I'm the focal point and I'm a vessel of this new moon to the degree. You're going to make this wish as I'm speaking. I'm repeating it because there's magic in repetition. Shout out to Virgo. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to talk to you about the new moon. First of all, a lot of people are saying Trump is going to get killed. Trump is going to get killed. What I've been saying for the past year and a half is protect Leos at all costs. Because Joe Jackson asked, do you think Trump will be assassinated based on his astrology? What the astrology is saying is he's going to go through 2.5 years worth of assassination attempts. And he's already had it. But listen, the reason why I don't want to say that is this is going to happen to every Leo. Listen, Saturn was opposite. So you have your wish, right? And I want you to just focus on your wish, because I'm going to talk manifest this in Gemini. And this is going to build it. Then we're all going to wish again, a collective wish for the new moon. And we're going to release your wish and a collective wish. So you see how they're censoring Trump. You see how they're like, and people think, oh, it's over for him. It's literally just the beginning. For those of you who think that it's over, nigga, it's just the beginning. This war is just the beginning. Like, there's a whole new revolution that is about to be led into. It is only just beginning. I have Lucifer 1 degree Cancer. It is only just beginning. Lowdown said Trump is a Gemini. What does this have to do with Leos? No. Trump is Trump. Michael is Michael. He has a Leo rising on Regulus, 29 degrees. So he a Leo, really. But like, he's the main character as the messenger. So like, everything you see with Trump, everything that you see happening with Trump, it's happening to every Leo. It's happening to every Leo rising. Listen, Saturn was dead opposite Pop Smoke, and Pop Smoke died. I don't know what else to do. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, Dark Force bitches, Leo is the last straw, bitch. Like, I'm coming for you niggas. If you try and touch Leo, you're not fucking touching Leo. Okay, I see how you did with Cancer. You couldn't touch Gemini. You took your anger out on Cancer. You took Pop Smoke. You took Chadwick Boseman. No. You already took Nipsey. That was the Leo sacrifice. So no. That's it. You're not coming for Leo. You're not coming for Leo risings. You're not coming for Leo moon. And I'm putting that out there. That's facts. That's facts. And that's why I was like, be careful. Watch out for Cancer. No one listened. And like, Saturn went opposite Pop Smoke's son. He died. What do you think they're going to do for Leo? So all this stuff that, like, as soon as it started opposing Leo, they said, and you understand why they have to censor the light, right? The Leo rising, Sag moon, lighting the torch. I'm only using President Trump as an example for every single Leo. Okay, they're going to be coming for the Leo King. They're going to be coming for Kylie Jenner. They're going to be coming for all the Leos. Don't be surprised if they suddenly try and smear campaign Lil B. Like, it's nasty out here. More Leo risings than Leo suns. Leo moons will feel it, but it's going to be more Leo rising. So watch, because this is only just beginning. Seriously, if you think about what he's going to do, even if, whether he's in office or not, they're going to target, like, think about it. If President Trump decided not to be president, watch out for Uzi, watch out for Pump, especially they're going to attack Lil Pump because he voted for Trump. That rhymed. Holy shit. Nigga, watch out for fucking even Young Thug. Watch out. I swear to God. So like, if Donald Trump decided I'm not a president, 80 million people are still riding for him. Do you think they're going to listen to Joe Biden? No, they're going to watch for Trump. That's why they had to take his social media down, because 80 million people are going to listen to him more than any of the DNC. Is this facts or not? So he's still a leader, right? They have to now control the opposition. For a lot of people saying, oh, Donald Trump is control opposition. You're a fucking idiot. He has Saturn every Leo rising, because Cancer rising just went through this. Y'all don't know the pain Cancer and Cancer rising just went through. Freaking Young Pharaoh's a Cancer rising. And they directly suppressed him. So like, control Saturn, opposition Aquarius to Leo. He is going through with every Leo rising, protect the Leo king at all costs, bro. They gonna come for him too. And 2.5 years of controlled opposition. This is not a fucking joke. You will see crazy assassination attempts. They're gonna try and sue him. They're gonna try and kill him. But everything that you see happening to him is happening to every Leo and every Leo rising. So don't just look at him. He's straight. He Uriel. He angelic. Be careful for every Leo rising. They are coming for them. I promise you. Especially Leos. Okay? Shout out to Tim Losey. Protect him too. So someone asked, do you see the UFO alien invasion this year? If you're still hung, and this is a very, 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 very good question. There's an advent of technology, and they're just spinning this narrative. Did you make that wish yet? For those of you who are just joining, I want you to make a new moon intention and wish. Focus on me. And before you release it, just listen to me. The words, doesn't matter what I say, but the frequency of my words will stimulate your wish. Hold it in your mind. Cool. So this stupid narrative that they're playing with these alien movies and this technology is to sell you on the idea that one day we might actually make contact with aliens. Half you motherfuckers are aliens though. And then like it's a huge finesse because they need to set up a false flag alien attack. This is so I think what you're asking is the false flag alien attack this year? Because this is a huge logical fallacy. It's production. It's done to deliberately mislead you and make you think you're stupid. It's just like with love, where they put everything with love. You can't literally go to any social media site without you having the love stuff as a psychological effect. Every single movie you watch has a love trope where there's a romantic subplot. Every single game has a love trope where you're saving the damsel in distress or you're a damsel. Every single show has a love subplot where like the protagonist has to find love. This is all a fucking illusion just to soften your heart. So get this. Aliens are literally the other side of it. We're getting so much technology that one day we will break through and have contact with aliens that have already not only invaded humanity, aliens are responsible for the colonization and civilization that you live right now. That's how much, sorry. I'm beefing with the Galactic Federation right now because these niggas, everything that you see here happens up there. So like colonization, y'all are mad at white people colonizing shit. Aliens have colonized the galaxy years ago. Where do you think they learned it from? That, and where do you think Arabic people learned it from? Steve, please stop thinking that humans put shit like Prometheus. Oh, I'm sorry. It's driving me crazy. It's like, nigga, you're an alien. Why are you waiting for aliens? You're an alien. I think more than half of you people are starseeds. You're not even from here. I'm still scratching my head at what the fuck Pisces are doing. Like, aren't you from fucking Andromeda? What are you doing here? You don't even know why you're here. What are you doing? Like, Pisces, what are you doing here? Scorpio, you don't even like people. Why did you come out the fucking house? Like, these are questions I still don't have answers to. I'll be scratching my head like, Pisces, what are you fucking doing here? You're not even from here. Motherfucker, you're from Andromeda. Like, what are you doing here? I still don't know why. You ask these niggas this question, they just give you this smile and laugh and then say nothing. I don't know what y'all are doing here. It is what it is. But, you know, the motherfuckers want to talk about aliens. And it's like, bitch, you're an alien. What are you doing here? Where's your spacecraft? Get the fuck off my planet. And it's like, wow. Like, people are still sold on alien contact. Do you know that they walk amongst us? Do you know that they have already invaded? What do you think these are? Why do you think we have satellites past Gary Clark's orbit? How do you think these aliens influence us? So, like, we've been invaded! We've been invaded so long ago that aliens can just beam frequencies and control you with thought and narratives. And that's why there's angels fighting demons just to gain control of the fucking White House. But who cares? Who cares? Because you care so much about these alien influenced and funded media outlets that we blame elites for. Y'all got so stuck on blaming rich white elites, you forgot it's aliens that put all these motherfuckers on. So if you're still waiting for an alien invasion, what do you think? Who do you think founded this country? Who do you think founded this country? The Freemasons that founded this country, our first sitting president was a fucking alien. So like, what, like, come on, come on. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. All I have to say is, it's not about aliens invading. It's not about who's in office. It's not about what social media movement is right. It's about every single thing they're desperately distracting you from, the fucking awakening of your power that will forever take you away from needing to depend on the system. Keep that in mind, because the people who want to rule want you to depend on the system versus someone who they're desperately trying to censor, who wants to give all the power back to the people. He is an 11th house Gemini sun. That is literally for the fucking people. And I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. He's literally a double agent to bring the dark info. Go watch my video on him in 2016. In 2016, I predicted everything he's doing now. And I didn't even vote. I did not even vote for him. So come on, son. Come on, son. You are stepping into the greatest awakening ever in your life. And after, like, you have to understand it's before this day and after this day. You're awakening individual power from collective power that will have you be independent from any system, because you're tapping into the God frequency system that is the collective currency. Because I don't want to hate to say this, but we all we got and we all we need. Systems based on that, and I see this sounds very preachy. I'm not trying to sound uplifting, I'm trying to be factual. Systems based on that have been exploited for whatever, but hey, what can I say? The level of supernatural ability that you're awakening is less about the abilities and more about the power. All the levitation, all the fucking like, oh, magical abilities. Oh, I just moved this with my mind. That's all Pisces. The power is Capricorn. The experience of the divine supernatural element of the abilities is Pisces, third house from manifesting the knowledge of that, the neural pathways to perform these. So we're not there yet. Jupiter is not going to enter there 2022. Saturn is not going to institute that experience until 2023, when Pluto is literally killing everything and blah. So right now is all about the character that expresses this. And the most important part about awakening these superpowers is you need to stop caring about what other people think. That is the number one thing that's holding you back, because now there's a collective unconscious force that has aligned itself with your subconscious fear of other people's stupid, unsolicited opinions, that their approval, if your want for their approval unconsciously or subconsciously, is blocking you from awakening. This is very sinister. So every single time that you vibrate on a level that is higher than what you usually do, this dark force reacts as if to put you in your place, when realistically they're intimidated. And so they want you to know your place. And every time you oblige this force and give it the impression that it even matters, when it can suck your crusty dick, ladies, it can suck your crusty dick too, you're enabling buffoonery, okay? And this is so very important, because it's a very real dynamic. You have to understand this dark energy that's doing this is terrified of you. It is terrified of you. It is terrified of you. It is terror. Listen, these people are fucking fake, and these are tight actual people. And like, they are intimidated. They are not courageous like you, who speaks your heart. And so they have to employ did you make that wish? Underhanded techniques in order with like, their only superpower is insecurity. And so when you listen, before you had to confront this, okay? Before you were confronting this by addressing and acknowledging it. Now, this new moon is next to Pluto. This is Sun, Moon, Pluto. And it's like, turning on. What's going to happen is you're going to have this woo-woo rollout with certain dumb celestials that are going to now, since they realize they cannot psychologically psychologically disrespect you, or what's the word? Since they cannot psychologically manipulate you, what they're going to do now is try and come back with humor. You're dealing with the force that wants to psychologically approach you humorously now and be like, it's not a big deal. Nah, whatever. You have to be willing to smack life out of them or just shoot them in the heart. This is going to juxtapose this sense of, oh, you're taking things too seriously, and let them know, yes, bitch, I'm gonna take it so seriously, you're dead. And or you can suck my fat crusty dick. And if you have to be that guy or that lady that doesn't let it go, be that person. Because these are not people who you need to mend stuff with. These are not people who you need to get along with. These are evil people who really just want to work their way into your psyche so they can control you indirectly, because they don't have the courage to confront you directly because they're little fucking total bitches. Okay. And if you're a child listening to this and you deal with such individuals, look them in the eye and be like, stop being a total bitch. Okay. And if you don't know what that means they're being useless people. Okay. Whenever someone is being completely useless, you look them in the eyes and be like, stop being a total bitch. Okay. You don't want to say it disrespectfully, though. You want to say it respectfully with love in your heart. And other than that, just like when you smack someone good in the face, you can't, if you do it with no love in your heart, you're what makes you different than being a savage? You have to do it with integrity and smack earth, wind, and fire. Be like, I'm doing this for you. Now come and get this slap. Because like there's like certain people shouldn't even be able to approach you in a certain way. And if you're going to enable that, you're not exercising this gun healing or Chiron and Aries therapy. So you're dealing with just snake ass cowards who will not approach you with the respect they do. They'll hit you with fake ass apologies that you already know are fake. And just get ready. Just get ready. Just stay ready. Okay. Now that we're moving after this cycle, do not give any power. You had to before because you had to address this. You couldn't just ignore it. Now moving forward, whenever you even feel that energy, don't acknowledge it more than you have to. Like don't even acknowledge it. Now this is officially below you. Before you had to address it because this was you overcoming it, right? And addressing it for what it is. Now we've moved beyond it. If people want to be that petty, they can suck your crusty dick or they can see you. None of this psychic stuff. And I want to once again open up the dynamic of how if you were to just knock on someone's door, another one by this, if you were to knock on someone's door over and over, like that's disrespectful. You would need to give someone space. You're dealing with people, material reductionists, the whole lot of them. You're dealing with people who don't respect your sacred space and they feel like they can just ping you, they can just send you messages, they can just, psychically mess with you however they want to. And, you have to at least draw those boundaries completely. And what these people don't understand is you have defense and it can be really south for them. And when it goes really south for them, you're automatically the bad guy. Well, it's time to be the bad guy, motherfucker. It's time to be the bad guy. That's what it means. It's time to be Aries real quick. So just really just, ooh, ooh, oh, get that Aries out. I'm so serious. So like really keep this in mind because you have people who, and if you're not slick, they'll wrap you into this conflict. I'm using an extreme example to where it's like, peep game. Someone is in your backyard, in your sacred space, in your backyard and soul, talking reckless to you. And then you respond back, basically expressing and mirroring what they did because let's just say they shouldn't be fucking talking to you like that. And so you clap back And then they immediately set the frame where, what's wrong with you? Why do you have these anger issues? When it's like, bitch, you literally just did the thing to bring out anger. But here's the psychological mind trick. Some of you start to feel guilty, like, oh, okay, I really need to calm down. When it's like, no, motherfucker, this person is in your sacred space. You're dealing with people who are gaslighting, being disrespectful, making you feel bad for respecting yourself. Does that make sense? So the issue isn't that I'm angry. It's that you're in my fucking house uninvited, bitch. So do I need to kill you right now? Because listen. I really hope I'm sounding very extreme, because these people are approaching you like you're peace, love, and harmony. And it's like, bitch, do you want to die now? Because you were going to die later. Do you want to die now? I'm going to give you some peace. Now, this militant attitude can turn a lot of people off. And you have to remember, we're in the midst of war. Vibrational war, economic war, cultural war. That's all centered around maintaining the integrity of your character. And so a huge facet of this war are vibrational telepathic waves of energy to presuppose that you have anyone that you even have to respond to a certain way. Oh, snap. Whew, okay. Which, wait a minute. Oh, perfect. And it's like, now you're at the state where you don't have to respond to anything now. Like, listen. Before, this energy was in Capricorn, so you had to address it. Now it's in Aquarius. Now we're awakening fully, and like, you can't respond, because if you respond to the petty little stuff, you're lowering yourself. Please hit that like button if you haven't hit it already. Let's let them know we're here. And it's like, we've already done the clapback spell. What some of you may want to do your charts talk about a housing crash soon? I don't read charts like that, although you can, if you mean the transits, yeah, you can see it in the transits. But there's not going to be a global housing crash. It depends on the area you're in. But other than that, now that we're in Aquarius, now that this is post Pluto, which this is such a huge transit because this is post Pluto. This is the last several Pluto conjunctions that we're going to have. 24 degrees, all right, next to the new moon. That's a whole cycle starting here, and I'm going to go into why that's important. Did you make your wish yet? So yeah, you don't need to address this anymore. You addressed it. I want to make sure we're clear. You addressed it. And I want you to think of a long-standing conflict where you're talking to stupid, dumbass motherfuckers who are just so fucking stupid. And I seriously mean that. Like, so fucking stupid. Not ignorant. Sofa king. Sofa king, stupid. Sofa king, stupid. That you show them the truth and they're bringing up bullshit because they're blinded by prejudice that they can't see the truth in front of their face. You're fucking stupid. You're sofa king, stupid. So outside of that, it's that's gonna be my new shirt. Sofa king, stupid. like seriously. Please make that wish if you haven't made that wish. So now that it's in Aquarius, let's take a long-standing conflict. You've expressed the integrity of your character. You're dealing with people who are hitting you with petty back and forths that are purposefully fallacies. So it's like half truths just to undermine you. And you played them. You let people play themselves. Okay, does that make sense? Throughout the whole Capricorn transit, you reacted and responded in ways that not only defined your character, but put you in integrity of that character. Now you don't have to keep doing it. You're going to still keep getting hit with petty remarks, but they don't realize how stupid they're being by doing that. And every time you explain yourself more, you're literally going backwards because you completed that. This new moon is literally the end of that. You're done. It's like, bitch, I don't explain myself anymore. You're done. I sunned you. Like, you're done. You're gonna say what you say, and that's because you want my attention. Like, you're done. And you have to understand, some you people finish these people. Comment a fire sign emoji if you feel me. Some of y'all finished these people without even saying a word, just by the way you gracefully and eloquently handled the situation. Your character spoke more than any words need to speak. So there's no more explanations. You're not feeling that. If people want to say whatever they want to say, you need to really think about your self-esteem. Why should it even still get to you? The words of people who don't even know themselves or you should not get to you. Okay, so really, really keep that in mind, because you don't want to let your own ego impede your process. And like, now, officially with this new moon, you're done. That is behind you. It's still going, there's still going to be that dark force element, but just hit that shit, hit that bitch with the hard USA, the Aries USA, where it's like, ooh, I'll slap you right now. USA. I know this looks like domestic violence, but you know, motherfucker, get these hands. Like, it's like, it's not even a joke. Please hit that like button if you haven't hit that already. This is not a love light spirituality channel. This is real. The spirituality is real before it's light or dark or anything. And so, you know, for y'all commenting fire sign emojis, you burn these bitches to cinders. You burn these archetypes and bitches to cinders. See, y'all call him Pence a traitor, which, you know, he didn't come through with Congress, but he didn't invoke the 25th because he really couldn't. But, you know, keep that in mind. 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 You burn these bitches to cinders. And so now they're burnt ass, doesn't even know how embarrassed they are. They're still trying to hit you with the petty shit. And it's like, you don't have to even acknowledge them. It's like, look at this burnt ass motherfucker. Burnt, that doesn't even know they're burnt to cinders. Doesn't even know I flamed them a new asshole. And you don't need to look back at that. You would just need to listen, because now, first of all, for those of you who walked in, this is an active ritual. I'm going to talk about the new moon. I want you to make everyone stop what you're doing and make a wish right now. My wish is to fully step into my greatest power, to unlock all the blocks and fully step into my greatest power. I see the vision of me. I have six-pack abs. I'm being fed pizza by gorgeous hot models, and I'm just moving shit with my mind. I'm there. I'm there. I'm there. Now, what's going to happen is reality is going to hit, and it's going to be like, hey, stupid, you know, this is not what it means to be the greatest, but I don't need to do that. I just need that vision. I just need that direction to go into. And maybe how I'll manifest that vision of the greatest will be different than what I see, or it'll be exactly that. Or it'll be exactly that, because your boy is nice. Your boy is nice. So, bam, focus on that vision and just focus. See that vision, see that wish, and just focus on me as a focal point, because everyone's focusing on me. And this is like a grab bag. This focused intent is going to amplify. And as you're focusing on it, keep it in your mind's eye. I got the Gemini second house. The sun is on my moon right now. And so your focal point is the sun on my vessel. And so while I'm literally legit breaking down the alchemy to this. Is fucking amazing. So while you're watching me, that's the sun in 23 Capricorn on my 23-degree moon. The moon's coming up. While you're focusing on me, I am talking to you. I'm manifesting second house, my Gemini sun on the North Node. So you're destined to be here. And the words that I'm speaking to you is stimulating the wish. I want you to make 3 wishes. I want you to make an individual wish that's specifically for you, okay? And is quantifiable, that can come true like within 2 hours, okay? Within the week, that's coming true. Like, we're giving time limits for it now. The second wish is going to be a long-term wish, okay? And the third wish is going to be a collective wish for everybody. Like, I wish everyone else's wishes come true, or world peace, or something that's abstract, that's outside to do with it. This is called a 3-tier layered wish. You want the first one to be individual enough to that it grounds you here, and something that is easily quantifiable. The reason why a lot of people's wishes don't come true is the way magic works is you need an available means of manifestation. So if it's not possible to happen, the wish really can't come true in the way you want. So the first wish is to do something simple like a cheeseburger, right? I've actually wanted a cheeseburger. I wished for it unconsciously. I desired it, and my mom came back that night with a cheeseburger that I did not ask for. And that's a simple wish. It was available means of manifestation. It came through my mother. So please know that everything you wish with 648 people watching me will manifest. Ooh. So let's do this right now. I'm going to, as I talk to you about the new moon, focus on your wishes. My Gemini spirit will stimulate that wish. Then we're going to wish and focus again, and we're going to release. I'm going to end the broadcast. And when I end the broadcast, your wish will come true. So the first wish, you have 2 weeks to manifest, and you're letting it go. You're letting it go. You're letting it go. You don't have to do anything. It's going to come true. The second wish is a long-term wish. You want that wish to be a lot more seemingly impossible. And then the third wish, you want to be like a lifetime wish. Okay. So let's take some time to focus. Right now, focus on what that first wish is. What do you see? What does it look like? What do you feel? And this is something that can come true like now. Someone said make 1,000 trading Forex. There we go. Realistic, possible. Even if it doesn't seem possible to you, can it happen? That's a realistic wish. Technically, I am in your mind. Okay, so the second wish is a long-term wish. What are you going to do with that first wish? Focus on it, see it, boom. What do you see? And as you focus on it, focus on me, because that's the focal point. That's the sun on the vessel. Boom. And now the third wish. The collective wish for everybody. Valting, mine too. The third wish is collective, where you hold space for everyone else making that wish. I wish for everyone else's wish to come true immediately and in the greatest way, aligned with the greatest will and good. See it, feel it, focus on me. There we go. So I want you to now Focus on that. Focus on me. Keep those wishes in your mind's eye. And I'm going to talk to you about the new moon. Are you ready? Here we go. Right now, you are taking part in the most important new moon cycle of all time. Of all time? Of all time. Of all time. Oh my gosh, motherfucker. Of all time. And not only is it happening right now, but after you wake up tomorrow, nothing will ever, ever, ever be the same. And I don't mean with what you see in the news, I mean with your general disposition of how you perceive consciousness, how you utilize what you perceive, and how you manifest knowledge of this power. Welcome to your complete and total self realization. If we look to next year, we are going to have the new moon on the 30th of January. Nope, that's not true. Ain't that some shit? Yeah, if we look at next year, screw it, we're going to see that the Pluto conjunction will be 26 degrees. And then the year after that, it's going to be 28 degrees. And then the year after that, it's going to be 29 degrees. And then the year after that, it's going to be in motherfucking Aquarius. 2025. We have until 2025, guys. And then aliens will just occupy this for real. Because they're invading right now through your psyche. And so this is why it's very important. But right now, so when by 2025, Jupiter will be in Gemini. Okay. If we look at next year where it's going to be 26 degrees, Jupiter is going to be in Pisces. And Jupiter through Pisces during the next conjunction is what's going to awaken the divine abilities. This is where you're going to start, gaining greater experience with the mental strength. So this Pluto conjunction and new moon, this is a new moon cycle, 23, 23, 24. If you think of Pluto, so think of everything up until this point as awakening subatomic facets within every single dimensional facet of your consciousness. And it was like a decade-long, year-long, jamboree. And so right now is the final finishing aspect. We have Venus 5 degrees, right? It's not a coincidence that Venus is squaring Chiron, the key. Because this is a push to start, bitch. This is a push to start. Like, it's literally push to start. Okay. So, like, check this out. Like, it's literally going to Sun and Moon, God. Sun and Moon is yin and yang. In alchemy, that's God. So it's like Sun and Moon is the negative pole, positive pole. This is how real this is happening. You see this? You see how this cannot work until the battery is here? You have the negative pole and you have the positive pole. The negative pole is the moon and the positive pole is the sun. And both of them are coming together. And so what is it activating? Pluto, awakening. Capricorn, great. In Pluto, awakening, the great awakening. And so this is a cycle that in 2 weeks from now, by the 28th, will draw out the real feeling and establishment of your heart of these abilities. So please understand, up until this point, you've been awakening and awakening, but this is the official cycle of fully awakening. You're at the 100-degree load screen bar. And what's awakening is the self-realization of who you are. You are awakening truly to who you are. You're awakening, like up until now, you've had an intellectual understanding of who you are. Now you are like awakening to the knowledge of how your whole character is aligned to this higher facet of yourself. Because Capricorn is a higher power. So where Capricorn is in your chart is what you're awakening. Holler at me for a reading. Please use the discount code exclusive if you would like to know how this awakening is affecting you. If you get a consultation with me and you use exclusive in all caps to get it half off, mention the Capricorn awakening, and I will point out in your chart what you're awakening, how you're awakening it. For those of you who have it in the ninth house like me, you're awakening an ability to ascend. Third house, you Scorpio risings, you're awakening a whole new attitude. Cancer risings, you're awakening how you show up in relationships. So, very, very, very important. But what's very, very key is that this new moon cycle is manifesting what? Saturn, Jupiter, and Mercury in Aquarius. So it's turning on this supernatural mechanism in your body, supernatural because of the extra dimensional Plutonian unconscious realm, or metaphysical realm that you will now be aware of and work with transpersonally to integrate. Manifesting Saturn, Jupiter, and Mercury, the loading, the menu screen for you to actually know, oh, damn, this is it. And this is important because last time we awakened this with Pluto. We had Sun, Moon, Saturn, and Pluto, but there was nothing in Aquarius. So now we're awakening this and manifesting to our minds the neural pathways. And this is the next part of this awakening. We are awakening limitless power. And so the Aquarius transit is building new neural pathways in order to rewire your whole mind. Saturn is the highway that will build these neural pathways. Jupiter is just going to kind of spruce it up for a year. Be like, whoop, 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 and Saturn will finish the construction. And so Pisces, based on these neural pathways, will build abilities. So this is it, guys. This is literally it. This is literally it. Now you're coming into the knowledge of your abilities. And that's why the more you step into this facet of yourself, you're dealing with insecure fuckchucks who can only, in their insecurity, undermine your progress. Because the more your self-esteem is undermined, these powers that are linked to your self-esteem are understated. And you need to revisit these facets in people who you care so much about that you let their dumbass, unsolicited opinions, but really insecurities, block your progress. Nothing can block your progress. So if their insecurities are blocking it, you're letting them. And you need to stop letting people do that. And you have to understand the way that this social normative system is set up is for you to have to care. I want you to think of, and this is why everything about this awakening is revolutionary. It's trining Uranus, the revolution of the individual in the individual Taurus, okay? So if you think about the social normative presuppositions that favor conformity, every time you put this attitude of not giving a fuck what other people, stupid people think, that is traditionally seen as narcissistic, psychopathic, sociopathic, all right? It's seen as horrible when all that is bullshit. It's all just meant to control you. It is all just a societal tactic to rein in the power of the individual. You're being presented with good sounding rhetoric. No, this is for balance. This is for fairness. But if people really wanted fairness, they would suck your crusty dick. And they're trying to talk to you about all this shit without even offering to suck your dick. Put all that shit in the trash. It is complete BS. You're awakening to this. You're awakening to the methods used to limit your individuality. And so this is your opportunity to free yourself from the bullshit, from the bondage. There's no more social energy. That's why this social power has no more power. How many people are leaving social media? Right. You're done. You're done. Y'all got rid of Trump and $5 billion market cap gone. $4 billion market cap, $40 billion of market cap gone. Y'all lost your stock fucking around with a real one. Okay? That's my attitude for anyone that wants to be like, oh, what do you feel now? Your big man's not in office. And it's like, y'all got rid of the best president y'all ever had. But let me not even make this too political, because I talk like this, so y'all think I'm being political. I'm just being straight up. But other than that, this is so very important. Someone said twin flames were a Luciferian agenda. That's half true. The Luciferian agenda infiltrated the twin flame concept. And so the way it was used was an agenda, but the actual concept of twin flames is very pure. It applies to just a small amount of people. And this is very important. This is a new moon involving Pluto. Pluto is all about awakening. Pluto is all about exposing what's hidden. Does it make sense that the inauguration, okay, the end of someone's term, seemingly in the beginning of his next term, and all this stuff that's coming out is coinciding with this new moon in Pluto? This, over the next 2 weeks, you are going to see everything that was hidden for this whole year revealed. It's all coming out this cycle. It's going to be huge, I tell you. And this is why it's so very important. It's going to change the whole game. Pluto is a reset. I want to make sure we're clear here. This is a culmination since last year, and this cycle over the next 6 months coming into like, this is fucking it. By the time we step into the new moon in Aquarius, you're going to be introduced to new technology rollouts, new knowledge that's really going to have you really, okay, it was a third. It wasn't 2/3 of the angels. My brother got kicked out of heaven and took a third with him because he's such a fucking sore loser. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? It's your fucking bitch ass Luciferian agenda, my nigga. You don't even want it. The angels is out here, bitch. All right, we're gonna recreate it. But in real life, Lucifer thinks that Luciferians are weird as hell. Please don't think the devil even respects devil worshippers. He thinks they're weird too. Other than that, yeah, this is going to awaken. Because listen, think about it. What happened last year? Last year, we had this cycle. If you don't believe what I'm saying right now, please know that last year we had this cycle January 13, when we had the initial conjunction at 22 degrees. And what happened that year? By 6 months, George Floyd happened. And this was the beginning of everything. Am I lying? Ever since the last time we had this conjunction, everything started to be exposed. But we didn't have the full knowledge, right? We didn't even know exactly what was being exposed. We just knew, whoa, so much is exposing, right? Well, now we're back at it again. And someone said I'm rambling. I'm a fucking Gemini. That's all we do. That's all we do. Like, enjoy the rambling. But listen, now we have Saturn and Jupiter in Aquarius. So we're coming at a higher level of exposure, but now we have the knowledge. It's all coming out. And it's going to very, very powerfully square Uranus. It's going to instant revolution. So I read somewhere in in this course I'm taking, shout out to Glenn Perry, and he did combinations about like the elements, and like fire and earth, I think, is like industrious. It's like hardworking or something like that. And then I think fire and water is misty. And then air and water was like cool. And then water and earth is like swampy or muddy. Tell me why they said air and earth is dusty. Air and earth is dust. And so I was like, is that why people be calling me a dusty ass whatever? And now it's like, see, y'all better put respect on my dusty ass. That's why I'm a dusty ass mofo. Because I'm air and earth. I'm just earth being blown around by air. And it's like, y'all just didn't do your research. And I will dust release these fools. I don't know if you see Naruto. That means I know the dust release. And it's like, what's popping? Anyone call me Dusty anymore? I'll be like, you don't even know what you're talking about. Dust release. So I thought that was very revealing. I don't know why I be Dusty, but other than that, it's not. Other than that, it is what it is. I just thought I embraced my ash. I didn't know it was just overall dusty as hell. But other than that, I'm only dusty when I want to be. And I just want to once again make sure we're clear. This is the awakening of a lifetime. We're gonna release this. We're gonna release this live. And after this, I want you to do one thing to commemorate this new cycle, because everything moving forward is you stepping into your greatest power, manifesting the knowledge of it, instantly manifesting a revolutionary, innovative way to manifest this awakening into your body. And it's going to be supernatural. So if you're ready to step into this, okay, you are awakening definitively mechanisms within your own decision-making ability to harness God power. God power is all power. It's all power that exists everywhere. It's the force. If you're ready to awaken the force deep within you, actually the force has been awakening this whole time, your whole life. But if you're ready, hypothetically, to awaken the force, as if it's something that can happen now, because it's just what we're going to pretend that it is, even though it's always happening constantly, you never stop awakening. But if you're ready to awaken it, because this is still a checkpoint where you're still going to awake, almighty push, I want you to dig very deep inside. And I want you to make those wishes again. Jacob Power said he thinks he's going to need a freestyle. So what I'm going to do is I want you to focus on those 3 wishes. And thank you, CNN. Thank you for everyone who shows some love. And I'm going to freestyle. And after I freestyle, I'm going to release and end the broadcast. Okay. And every single wish that you have will come true within 2 weeks. At least the short-term one. For damn show. For damn show. All right. Do this. Let's do this. What are we doing? Yes. Focus on your boy. All right. Elvira. You know what? Nope. Trying to find what I just got recently. Okay, perfect. All right, focus, my friends. I want you to see your vision. It has manifested. It is here. How am I doing with no fap? I promise on everything I know and love. To God up above. I'm in day with a no fap. I'm not fapping. This is my first day of no fap. I had to reset it because I'm good at that. But this is officially the first day with the new moon. I know I came like way too soon, figuratively, literally, and days. You know how I be. But hey, one day you're gonna see. We actually knew this. In fact, it's not what you're gonna see, it's what you see. And you, at this point, we just have to believe it. But hey, we awaken in power, and I'm gonna stockpile my own for hours. At stage 2, I'm gonna hold my seed in and retain that, and see what grows, because it's my seed, and I'm actually tying that into the new moon, which is my seed. I just believe, and it is what it is. Focus on my words, because you know I get it in. Had to actually build this style for a few years, and it's in Aquarius, nefarious all year. And it is what it is. Are there no benefits to not fapping? I mean, there's the energy and the actual action that I get, not being lethargic, but I would actually have to start it. But it is what it is. It's like I farted. It kind of stinks when I don't skate with it like a ring. And this freestyle is actually fire. It will not sink like the Titanic, even if it hit the iceberg. I'm way too cold. I don't know what you heard. If you think the opposite, and I roll with celestial prophets, it's kind of hockey. Cold with the rings. I said too many words before I can think, but it's cool. You can really, really tell like that. And I'm really, really hell like that. Fire hot. I was gonna say fire cold, because I'm a moron with the oxy in the front. If I'm not anything else at this point, I just hear myself talk and hear what that sounds like. A Gemini on a soundbite. Yeah. So see that wish and release that wish and step into your greatest power and feel it and trust it and love it. You have to really love it, but you definitely have to live by it. Oh. And it is what it is, and I handle my biz. I'm the motherfucking ish. And I said motherfucking, but ish. And if I said motherfucking, I should have said shit. It's crazy shit like that just makes me think life is ironic. And I am kind of like a tonic. You can mix me with Jim. That's the Gemini twins. All we do is win. Oh.